Well, it's that time of the year again, FA Youth Cup time, and AFC Wimbledon getting set to face Oxford United. With us now, Coach Rob Tuvey and midfield man Kwaku Frimpong as well. Rob, how have we managed to get this game on? Just explain the situation.
It's been a lot of hard work. Obviously, it's not a nice time at the moment with some people down ill, and obviously it's a tough time for everyone in the world. But yeah, no, what we've managed to do is we've actually got tested this week, and luckily we've had some good results out of tests, and that's down to such hard work from people like Michael Cook, Michael Hamilton, Jenna Richards, Bob Sherwood. Them guys have really put so much effort into getting it, and it's credit to them that we're able to get this game on.
Kwaku, when you've heard so many stories in the past about Wimbledon and the FA Youth Cup, you're trying to earn a professional deal. Where does this figure in your priorities this season?
Well, to be fair, everyone knows FA Youth Cup's one of the biggest competitions for youth players, and we all know what it means to us. No one wants to go out in the first round, everyone wants to go far. So I feel as a group we'll have that passion to sort of push on and do better than we did last year. We all got targets, personal targets, but as a group we all know what we want, so yeah, it's big.
Rob, it's about producing players, but also in terms of how we're going into this in terms of form, because in this sort of game, this is where you really want to get results, isn't it though?
Yeah, in terms of form, we haven't been great this season, and we're not hiding anything from that. In terms of results, we feel that we're improving each week as a squad. We're a very young squad this week. We've had quite a few injuries, and our injury list is quite long at the moment. And what that's allowed under 16s, under 15s to step up within league programmes. So tomorrow night we'll see a few under 16s that are starting and are in amongst the squad, which is brilliant for them. It sets them up for years to come, and we really feel that with the under 16s and the work that James Oliver Pearce and Nasib have done, we can really hope that the future is bright with them boys coming through.
Of course, Oxford United, the opponents at Thame United, you beat them on the way to the Regional Youth League Cup Alliance final last season. What are we kind of expecting from them? There'll be a few survivors, yeah?
Yeah, no, really strong side. They're very similar to us in the way they play, and in terms of their values as a club. It's probably the toughest game that we had last year, both games, league and cup. I thought the cup game last year was very even. The league game they came out on top on, and was also really strong. So we know, we're under no illusions, it's going to be a really tough game for us, but that's what Wimbledon do. We're there, we're going to stand up, and we're going to match them.
We've seen the likes of Troy Chiabi make the step up to first team level during pre-season. He's come back down to the 18s again. Have you been impressed with those kind of players and how they've handled that? Yeah,
they've really stood up as leaders. I think we've struggled with a bit of inconsistency this season, and that's all the boys, including Kwaku here, and that's what we're trying to build into, and that consistency into their programme and into their performances, and the closer they get to that, the closer they'll be ready for men's football.
Let's bring Kwaku in now. Just tell us about your background, because of course the connection was with an ex-Wimbledon player. Ben Thatcher helped get you here.
Yeah, well, when I got released from Paris at a young age, I didn't really play football much, but then I got into a Sunday league team called Chipstead, and one of my teammates was Ben Thatcher's son. So obviously he called Robbo and told them about me, saying that I'm a Wimbledon player and whatnot. So obviously they had a look at me and they liked what they saw. So yeah.
We've seen from Archie Proctor in the past, when we've gone through the squad and introducing the players, he said what the power of strength you are in midfield. What would you say your own strengths are?
I'll say off the ball, when the opposition have the ball, I'm very good at regaining possession for the team. I think I carry a lot of energy that help the team in many ways, and I feel like I'm a good presence in the squad, yeah.
You just had your 18th birthday.
Yeah.
Isaac Ogdendair's had his 18th as well on the same day. There's a good atmosphere in the camp going into this
definitely, one? Definitely, man. I don't think it's ever been better. From the beginning of the season to the way it is now, there's a lot of improvement. We've all come together, we're a big squad, and I feel like we're ready to fight things together, which is a good sign.
Rob, just to say as well, I've seen Isaac Alanian as well on the way back, just getting home here from training. He was on crutches when we saw him at the Richmond run. How is he? Could he be involved?
No, so it's too early for Isaac. He's probably still a month or two away, but he's been working really hard. He's out running today, which is fantastic to see. So Michael's took him out for a bit of running today, and he's building it up with Jenna all the time. And as I said, he's a massive player for us, and we can't wait to get him back out there. But what I've been mostly pleased with Isaac is the work that he's done off the pitch, and he's the first one to give feedback to these boys. He's held analysis sessions with the boys, and he's been absolutely superb, and he's one that we're trying to do it for tomorrow night. Really, we've really spoke today, and there's boys that are missing tomorrow night, and them boys that are missing we want to play further in this competition. So we've got something to play for, we've got teammates that we've got to stay in the competition for, and hopefully these boys can do the job.
We've seen the talent that somebody like Matthew Cox has got, your goalkeeper. You've also had Aaron Jones coming through, he had a bit of an injury setback. What's the situation with your goalkeeper at the moment?
Yeah, so AJ is probably about 2 weeks out. It's probably 2 weeks too soon for him, which is a shame with a cup final around the corner as well. But Klopsy's been back with us for the past few weeks, has done really, really well. Been away with England a couple of times. Again, just his focus, just his consistency. That's what we're looking for from Klopsy at the moment. We all know his talent. It's just that focus and that consistency within his game that we're looking for moving into tomorrow.
And Kwaku, we said as well on social media recently, there's some big games coming up for the 18s at the moment. Where's your focus ahead of this game tomorrow?
To be fair, it's one game at a time, you know. Youth Cup's big, we have other big games coming as well, but we know what's in front of us, so we just focus on it, get that done, and then we move on to the next.
And Rob, the winners of this tie go through to face either Bury Town or AFC Sudbury, but the focus has really got to be on this game at Thame tomorrow night, isn't it?
Yeah, I didn't actually know that. Thanks for that. It's always one game at a time. It's one day at a time. That's what we've said from the start of the season, is we've got to make sure that we fulfil their great potential each day, and that's as staff and as players. And we've come in today, we've trained hard again, and we've made sure that we're ready for tomorrow night, and we're ready for the day after and the day after. We can't think too far ahead. Football, we can't plan for 3 weeks' time or 4 weeks' time. We've got to make sure that my job is to make sure that I'm getting the best out of these boys each day, and these boys is to give me the best that they've got each day.
Whilst I've got you both here as well, I've got to ask Kwaku first of all. We've seen us move back into Plough Lane now. How much does that inspire you?
Yeah, to be fair, everyone around the club is absolutely delighted with it. Like, new stadium, it's beautiful as well. Like, everyone's just itching to go back, to be fair, so we can't wait, literally.
And Rob, with your links to Wimbledon in the past as well, I mean, it's the final piece of the jigsaw. You must be so happy.
Yeah, definitely. It's an absolute dream to go back to Plough Lane, and it's an absolute testament to every person who's helped with the bonds and everything like that. It's absolutely superb. But for us as an academy, we're actually seeing it as a start now. Although it's ending a chapter, in some ways it's the start of a chapter for us as an academy now, because we've got to now put these boys in that stadium, and we've got to start making the homegrown and hungry players on that pitch week in, week out. So that's something that myself and Michael Hamilton have really stepped up to in the past few weeks, and really tried to make sure that all these boys know now that they've got an aim to go and get out on that pitch week in, week out as homegrown footballers.
Yeah, and Glyn's laid down that remit, hasn't he? He said that he wants the likes of Kwaku, he wants a team of 11 players that have come through our academy out there one day.
Definitely, and it was fantastic to see Will Nightingale lead the team out, and that's a massive honour for us as an academy. But as I said, the biggest thing that Michael always says to us is, that's good, what's next? And if I'm honest, that's never been truer now. So Will's led the team out, fantastic. But now we've got to try and put boys in there every single game and every single season, and not just have one captain. Let's make 11 captains in the future.
Well, what's next for you guys is the FA Youth Cup tie against Oxford United tomorrow night. Good luck to you both.
Cheers, thank you.
Thank you very much.